Hey there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on with your monthly tarot for February 2022. And just a quick heads up, I don't show up in my monthly tarot videos, but I do show up in all my other videos on this channel. Just a bit of a reminder about that. If you're watching your rising sign forecast, remember you're getting additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign, well, that's giving you the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. And I also have weekly tarot videos available for YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, and more info about that if you follow the links in the down bar below. So this month, you've got the Knight of Wands upright when it comes to your big spiritual focus, the big theme across the board for all matters in your life. This is going to be a time where a lot of you Leo people are noticing a massive acceleration going on with a lot of plans, a lot of maybe agendas or projections that you have set for the year. And things seem to be going a lot more quickly than anticipated, because with the Knight of Wands, we are also seeing people getting the lead out. You know, anything that you've been taking maybe a bit slowly, or anything that you have been eagerly awaiting, or that you pushed off maybe to later months. Maybe you were thinking, this is a good goal. I want this to be achieved. The deadline is August, or the deadline is November. Well, think again, because with the Knight of Wands, everything is getting pushed up. In fact, with the Knight of Wands, you may be noticing that there are a lot of people also showing up to help move things along, and the month might feel almost like a bit of a rush, almost as though it's very difficult to just keep up the pace with. But for the most part, it's all overwhelmingly positive. So you're going to have to be ready for a lot more activity. It might even be a bit strenuous at times, but remember, it's all for the good. And this is something that is going to prove to be extremely gainful, extremely personally rewarding, but also something that is just bringing a lot of things into the now that you may have accidentally pushed off into the future or were playing safe with. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, anything to do with your practical affairs as it relates to maybe your home life or your family life, you do have the Ten of Swords reversed and the Eight of Pentacles upright. And it looks like something is getting restored or revived, or possibly even brought back to life this month. With the Ten of Swords reversed, there is something that maybe you used to have, either as a resource or a nest egg, or maybe something that you used to do for a living, or an old goal, an old aspiration that you had way back when, possibly going back years. Maybe we had it and it collapsed, or maybe it's something that only got halfway done, but due to external circumstances or other influences, it was never able to be fully realized. We're getting a chance to bring it back to life. And this is something that a lot of you Leo people may be finding is not only a pleasant surprise, but you're also going to have to work through the feelings of having an opportunity that is golden come back to life. Right? We don't want to throw the frustration or the disappointment with losing or not having what we want at the thing that we want, because you're going to be very pleasantly surprised. This could be a sign of a lot of things turning around, and possibly a happier chapter in your life, getting a chance to have a reiteration. The Eight of Pentacles is also indicating that you're going to notice a lot of opportunities to give yourself a bit of a boost, whether it is a raise, whether it's a promotion, or possibly things becoming not only more valuable, right? Getting more recognition, getting more credit, getting more esteem from colleagues, coworkers, and bosses, but even new work opportunities, whether they be brand new or ones that are getting revived, are also going to be a lot more lucrative than they were before, or than maybe you could have assumed, right? Statistics aren't really evidence of anything. They're they never prove anything at all. But it does look like you are going to be sitting quite pretty this month. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we do have the Sun card upright and the Seven of Wands upright. And this is going to be a month where a lot of you Leo people are getting a chance to get a lot closer with either relatives or with friends that you deeply love, you deeply cherish, but have not been able to find the time or space to actually invest or devote to one another. And with the Sun card upright, this is going to give you a chance to not only maybe do just that, but also transform a lot of your social surroundings in such a way that it continues this trend from beyond just February itself. Because the Seven of Wands is also indicating here, a lot of you are going to be put in a position where we are whipping a lot of our social entanglements into shape. And there may be a point where you are reevaluating not only your own availabilities, but the stations or the priorities that you give to a lot of different people, right? It's not always the case that the squeaky wheel needs the grease. Maybe the squeaky wheel just knew how to squeak in order to get attention and energy. And it's time to see where there may be some neglect due to more high maintenance projects, high maintenance collaborations, high maintenance clients and customers, high maintenance family, high maintenance associations, taking away from those that ultimately do continue to give back and give more and build more with you. If you feel like there have been maybe moments or situations where the wrong people have spoken for or commanded too much of you or your time or your space, this is the month where you're going to get a chance to, yes, whip all of that into shape. And you may also be noticing a friend or a relative, obviously somebody that would fall into that happy sun category, is also going to help you overturn something that has been imposed upon you in recent history, or maybe less recent history. When it comes to your challenge this month, you do have the Page of Wands reversed and the Empress card upright. With the Page of Wands reversed, this is a time where a lot of you Leo people are going to need to honor your turnoffs. Honor the signals that something is not working, something is not resonating. And when I say resonate, I mean that in the term resonate. I don't mean that in the, cheap new age code for I like it or I don't like it. That's not what resonance is. But it's something that's not actually going anywhere. With the Page of Wands reversed, this could actually be a time where you have to be honest with yourself about maybe, yes, willing to and wishing to revive that old business opportunity or that old work direction. Or possibly, yes, with that Seven of Wands upright, reevaluating how you set up your own social priority list or you set up your own circle. With the Page of Wands reversed, we are allowing ourselves to have permission to not continue to create, co-create, or capitulate to that which continues to bring either lack or doubt or fear or discord into our space, where we may have kept it up before, either hoping things would change or simply out of a sense of duty that we don't have to adhere to. The Empress is indicating there really isn't another challenge going on this month. So you guys are actually getting off really, really nicely, because the Empress is indicating a lot of the rest of your space is actually getting secured. If there is a challenge with the Empress card upright, it is that you have to be ready to maintain that space, maintain the harmony, right? It's not enough to know how to manifest or attract something into your life. We also have to know how to be good keepers of it, good nurturers of it, good protectors of it, and facilitators of it, whether it is a new job or a new way of doing our social circles or our home space or our sanctuary. The Empress card upright is indicating all of these gifts, all of this wealth and abundance, all of this support that's coming your way is going to need a better home. And you are going to be ready to transform everything around you in order to do that with the Knight of Wands. And so your biggest challenge is just to make sure that you don't try to make all of this fit in with arrangements that you yourself are being pushed to leave. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Lover's card reversed and the King of Cups upright. With the Lover's card reversed, it does look like a lot of you Leo people are going to be having some sit-downs with partners, spouses, even those of you who are maybe seeing somebody recently but we're not committed yet, about something that is proving to not be a win-win situation. With the Lover's card reversed, it may be that a certain commitment that we have, a certain schedule, a certain arrangement, is only serving one partner, but it's not serving the other. And if it's not serving both, it is actually doing a great deal of maybe damage or creating an imbalance. Now, this is something that could be a bit of a delicate matter to handle, because this could be something that is very meaningful to one partner, but is actually detrimental to the other. But with the King of Cups upright, we are getting a chance to find something that actually works for everybody in demonstration. There is proof of concept there. The King of Cups upright is indicating an opportunity to maybe even redefine the commitment that we have in order for us to go in a completely new relationship direction. It's almost going to be like being with a completely different person, or being with the same person in a completely different setup that may feel very foreign, but also much more comfortable. With the King of Cups, a lot of you are also going to find that entanglements that maybe kept you from being able to spend more time with your partner in a way that you want, whether it's entanglements to other things, work, family, other project obligations, are also going to be subsiding and clearing out. And so if you've been struggling to have more of that quality time with your intended or your sweetheart, or for those of you who are single and available, meeting somebody new in the first place, this is going to be a month where a lot of that space is made. And a lot of you who are looking for a new person are definitely going to be finding somebody this month. And with the King of Cups, what they are bringing to the table is somebody that is ultimately going to be helping you to achieve and understand that harmony, because that is also their number one priority. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.